Alexander Schieffer, European by origin, born in Germany and living in France now. And the origin of my work is my passion for, how to put it, holistic education. For an education that embraces the full human being, but also makes a human being capable to be an agent of transformation in society. And for that purpose I started and founded, together with a colleague of mine, Ronnie Lessem, who is from Zimbabwe originally, a center for integral development which is called Transform, based in Geneva. And through this center and the particular methodology we have developed, we work around the world, in particular in transition countries, to engage with individual development, but always in relation to the development of society as a whole. Yeah, I do believe, as a starting point, we need to evoke the transformative energy within a person. Everyone has a beat for something, has a passion for something, either to create something new or to address a burning issue in society, and to somewhere get in touch with this transformative energy, because it's needed in order to transform and to go against the winds, against the mainstream, to make a contribution in society which is new and not a repetition of the past. So that is, I think, an incredibly important starting point. And the next one, which I think is very important but very difficult, is to find ways in concrete context to embrace the complexity of life and not to reduce it just to a couple of, the 5S or the 4Fs or whatever we create in this world and what we love, but to begin to embrace the full complexity of what it means to be human and what it means to be a living, flowing human system. And that is exactly what we are trying with what we are calling integral development, where you tap into these different resources in myself, but equally actually in another, in organization, in society, and in that process transcend the rather mental false disconnections between these different levels of human systems, because they are ultimately an interdependent living field, and we are trying through integral development to give a bit of structure and systematic to deal with the enormous complexity, but thereby also doing more justice to the holistic expression of a human field. And that, I think, is very important, to bring that back into education and transformative processes. The first thing that comes to mind, that working a lot with young people, that there is a fresh quality they are bringing to that transformative space, which is very important, which is, for once, I feel is a gradual move out of this over-individualized perspective and a sense more for the collective. And that is something which I think is very important to develop further, because I believe that if we want to engage more healthily with society, we need to find more collective educational, developmental processes and let go of the over-individualized way of doing. So that's one thing. The other thing is, again, in between the generations, we need again to find more spaces where the young and the old engage more healthily jointly in the process. That silver power and the young vital new energy can connect in a way that also creates continuity. On the one hand, we need revolution, because lots of things don't work. On the other hand, we do need a sense of belonging to a stream of life which has come before and which goes on, and which is, of course, horizontally connecting us to other living systems. And the young people have an advantage that they are connected technologically to this kind of globality, and yet we need to tap and underpin it stronger with the social capacity to really move in a new space of what I would call a new we, from an ego perspective, or maybe an often false illusion of connectivity, to an ecosystemic perspective which connects us not just on a technological level, but on an emotional, spiritual level. So we tap into the full space of self-mastery. And I think this is a crucial dimension in order to connect new to life, to Mother Earth and to humanity as one of the species traveling on planet Earth.